Hey students, Armando here, and welcome to topic 5. You have reached the midway point of the course, so let's make sure that we finish the last 4 weeks extremely strong. So as always, let's go over a couple of things. As you know, you have your 2 discussion questions, the first one due on Wednesday and the second one due on Friday. And again, just as a reminder, your topic 5 participation, you must have at least 6 open-ended questions to your peers, and you must be posting replies at least 3 out of the 7 days of the week. And of course, there's also multiple ways to get those peer replies awarded to you, either through answering my question that I may ask of you inside the discussion areas, or through the weekly CAT question. And again, you access that CAT question by going in through this link right here on the discussion forum side, because again, you won't see that on your calendar, and you'll see here the question is already been posted for you. Okay, so let's go ahead and go back up to the calendar feature real quick, and let's go over to topic 5 and let's show week 1. And now what we're going to be covering in this video are the analytics and what you need to know about personal model of leadership and about your service project presentation. So make sure that you watch this video unto the end so that you understand especially how you need to submit this service project presentation and some of the changes that I'm going to give you as an option, because again, you do not need to do it exactly the way it states in the assignment instructions, because I'm trying to make it a little bit easier for you. So watch this video until the end, or I'm going to break this down. Okay, just as a reminder, if you have a question for me, the best way is to use our private chat in Telegram, and hopefully all of you are there. But if not, you can send a private message using the messages tab, or of course, you can use the class questions tab right here, and that will be a general question that everyone can see. Now, let's go ahead and go in through the topic area. I know I've talked about this before, but I prefer that you go in through here because you see everything that you need to know for topic 5. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and click on that. And as you can see here, everything is here that you need for topic 5. More importantly, all of your resources, okay, are located over here on the right. So that is what you should be reviewing as you are going through topic 5, not only for source information, but also it's where you should be reviewing for what you need to know for this particular topic week. Okay, so we have the personal model of leadership part 1, and then we have the service project presentation. So I'm going to start with the service project presentation. So let me go over a couple things that you need to know. Obviously, it's worth 55 points. And again, you should be looking at the rubric, because the rubric is going to show you where the grading is coming from. Now, here's where I need you to pay attention. If you see that it says the PowerPoint presentation and video recording through Zoom or platform of your choice that shares your findings from basically your service project opportunity. I know for some students, having either the capability or the technology to either do an individual Zoom call, and again, this is an individual assignment that you're submitting. Okay, this is not group work. So for you to record yourself, you may not have access to that, and I understand that. So again, you do not need to do this part of the assignment. You will just submit a PowerPoint presentation with your explanation of the assignment that you completed here below. Okay, so again, now if you want to like use a Zoom or even a platform like this, Loom, to record yourself going over your slides and explaining your service project experience, then that's fine as well. You just need to send me a link. Obviously, you'll need to put that recording on kind of like a website link using either like OneDrive or Google Drive, and then sending me that link so I can access your video. And again, that's why some students who don't have that technology know-how or capability, I don't want to hinder you. You would just upload and submit just the PowerPoint presentation as normal through the assignment area. So again, you have multiple ways that you can do this. Okay, so again, I'm going to see your PowerPoint presentation. And again, it should be covering everything here on the assignment regarding your service project, where you volunteered, pictures and things of that nature. And again, if you had an issue with pictures, then please let me know in the PowerPoint, in the notes section as well, or even previously if you want. Now, because it's an APA I'm sorry, because it's a PowerPoint, okay, APA is not required. But again, strong academic writing should be expected, and your documentation of sources should be presented in APA, and that's going to happen in the notes section of your assignment. Okay, we do use a rubric. We talked about that, but because it's PowerPoint, there is no Lopes Write that you need to submit the PowerPoint presentation to. Okay, so I'm looking forward to learning more about your service project volunteer experience and seeing what type of growth or what type of impact you had in these organizations. So pretty much that covers this particular project. Now, in a separate video that's going to be posted inside the course and also inside of our Telegram channel, I will be showing you a fully executed project so that you can see how another student who received a perfect score submitted that assignment with a notes section as a visual guide for you. So look out for that video as well. Now let's finish this video with looking at the personal model of leadership part 1. And again, pay attention here, worth 80 points. Again, look at the rubric, look where the scoring is going to come from. Okay. So in this particular assignment, right, it's a 2-part assignment. The second part will be due in topic 8. Okay. But again, you're reflecting back to that Rokeach Value survey that you did in topic 2. Okay. So this is going to be, again, part 1. A couple of things that I want you to understand is that you need at least 1,000 words. Okay. If you write under 1,000 words, you're going to lose points in the rubric, especially in the major content areas, for not going deeper in your analysis. I don't cap you at 1,500, so you can definitely go over 1,500. I just don't want you to go under 1,000 words. Okay. Here are the parameters of the assignment. Now, this is very important. All content sections, okay, of your assignment should have supporting citations to strengthen your claims. So include at least 1 in-text citation and at least 1 reference. So every paragraph, if you do this, you're going to be successful and you avoid the red flags of plagiarism. Every paragraph should have in-text citations. You should be giving credit to your research. Okay, very few things that you're writing in this paper are going to be opinion-based, meaning, yes, it's going to be about you and your personal model of leadership, but you have to connect that with research. So every content section should have research connected to it. Okay. You do need to have an APA guide, a style guide. So again, your title page should be a standalone page, APA. Then you're going to have your main paper, okay, which is going to be APA. And then you're going to finish with your reference page. Oops, with your reference page. That's a pretty bad R. And again, that's going to be APA. We already talked about it uses a rubric, and you do need to submit this to Lopes Write. So again, students, I want to tell you 92 to 94% of my students are always at 0 to 1% similarity index. That means that the content is original. Even when they're pulling and reading research from someone else, they're putting it in their own words. Right? You're not copying and pasting word for word because that drives up your similarity index. So paraphrase it, rearrange the words. Remember that on the quoted text section, you cannot be higher than 10% per GCU policy. But again, nothing should really require quotes. You paraphrase, and if you do use a line, for example, from a book or a journal, right, use it in your paper, but again, tie the in-text citation at the end. You don't need physically quotation marks for that content, okay? Because you use quotations when somebody really says something. If you're reading it from a book or journal or article, you really should be paraphrasing it and kind of saying it in your own words, so you do not need quotation marks. Okay, so that pretty much covers everything you need to know about topic 5. And again, watch out for the other 2 videos that will be an assignment video, a sample paper video on this assignment and on the service project as well. So if you get some value from these videos, you can definitely do me a favor, go down below and hit that little like button. Why? Because that will allow YouTube to possibly push this video to other GCU students who are taking this class either now or in the future, and they can get some value. And even if they're not in my course, I want to be able to provide them value inside of their servant leadership course as well. Okay, thanks for watching, and I'll see you inside the course.